Hello YouTube, welcome back to Yorkshire 66. I'm Mark, your host, your presenter, well, basically entertainment manager, because there's only me who can entertain you. On the channel there's only me, only one, never mind. Right, so, Yorkshire lad, here we go again with a community challenge. I like these, I do like community challenges, I really do. Now, he mentions he's addicted to these YouTube shows. Yeah. It's not TikTok, you know. I understand why they do. I really do, because more or less everyone's doing them. But I know YouTube don't like them. You know what I mean? I've been told, YouTube hate them. So, there you go. Each to their own. But people get addicted to something, don't they? So now what Yorkshire lad is wanting to... The community challenges, so if I got robbed, so if I basically, someone broke in and robbed me, well, good luck with that. But if they did, whenever in my game collection, most of my game collection got stolen, would I rebuild it? Well, the answer to that is, I would. But it'd take me a while, obviously, because you'd have to go through the shop process. Yeah, it's not nice being robbed. I've been robbed twice myself. And they stole all my video collection, and I had to rebuild that. And I did it. I really did. Luckily, I had house insured. So, yeah, would I rebuild my PS3 collection? Well, PS2 for definite. I would definitely rebuild the PS2 because that is the one I'm more emotionally attached to. PS3, yes, I would rebuild that. PS4, no, I wouldn't rebuild that after finding out what I know now about it. No, I don't think I would rebuild that. I think I'd just let that go. No disrespect to, but I would rebuild the Nintendo Cube if that ever got stolen, and my PS1 and things like that. But the very last one I'd rebuild would be Xbox. No disrespect to Xbox owners. I do like the Xbox, don't get me wrong, but I'm a PS3. I'm always been a Sony fan up until now, basically, and I'll let you know a bit more about that. Or I'll tweet, I'll share the connection to what I shared with other people about the PS4. And then he says, any natural, so that's the robbery. So if anyone robbed me, burgled me and that, would I rebuild? Yes, I would. But definitely rebuild. I'd rebuild the PS2 collection first, and then I'd rebuild my PSP collection second. The PS3, I'd definitely rebuild that. So PS1, I'd rebuild as much as I can of that. And the Nintendo, all my Nintendo games, I rebuild them. And I rebuild the original Xbox. That's all I've got at the moment. So, then he asked, any natural disaster, so flood and fire. So if there were a flood, would I really? Well, if it's a flood and it's a deep flood, you'd have to rebuild some of your collection, wouldn't you? And again, or if I was in and house were getting flooded, which would I serve first? PS2. It's as simple as that. My PS2 collection is the most valuable in my mind. It's the biggest collection I've got. Yeah, it's PS2. I'd be lost without that. And then if I've got enough time, I'd rescue the others. If you know what I mean. Same with fire. If someone with fire, if I got arson attack or something, you know what I mean? So someone, so if your house set a fire, and that, it depends where it starts, because all my games are upstairs. If it started downstairs and I had enough time, I'd rescue most of it. I say you'd have to rescue a good half, but I've got a quandary. You know what I mean? And this is what I don't think Yorkshire lads put into. I have a film collection as well, so you know what I mean. I mean, when the adrenaline's pumping, I might just say sod the games, and I might just rescue my film collection because I put a lot of years into that. You know what I mean? So yeah, so that's what I do basically. So if there were a flood, yes, I would rescue my games. If I were in and I could get them out, I would. Simple as that. With fire, if I were there and it started, I'd try and put the fire out, obviously. But if I couldn't, and I rung the fire brigade, and before they come, I get out. I try and get out as many. PS2 for definite. A be first, and some of my films, TV series and that, things like that. But yeah, there you go. That's my answer to it. That's my answer to Yorkshire lad. Yeah, I definitely would. Yeah. So I think you'd rescue just over half of your collection one day, and I think I'd rescue most of my films. But you would, about half of my collection out would be rescued. But would I rebuild it after a robbery? Yes, I would. Definitely would. And I definitely rebuild after a fire or flood. Simple as that, yeah. Take time to rebuild, but I'd do it. I've done it several times before. So I'd do it again. Well, I hope you like this. I know it's a bit of a short one from me today, but I thought I'd do it. Yorkshire lad says he was going to do it, and and tag. Who else could do this? Well, a lot of people could do it. You know what I mean? So Starspace, tagging you, mate. David Langley, tagging you for this. So get on with it. And I tag. I say Danny get it. Yeah, Danny's got to do it. I think Danny will do it in any case. And I think my mate Tony Tech Powell should do this one. This would be a good one if he did. Yeah. So there you go. There's the ones who I've tagged. I hope you get on with it, and I hope you do it, because it would be nice for you to get involved. Getting involved with community challenges helps you, and it helps us to get to know more about you and your collection as well. Well, you know all about me and my collection. You know I'm a Sony fan and that. But like I say, no disrespect to Xbox collectors. I don't hate the Xbox. It's just one of those things. It'll be last to come out of my house. You know what I mean? Simple as. Because I prefer PlayStation. Up until now, basically. So I'll catch you on the next video. If you have liked this, by the way, please give me a thumbs up. Please like the video. Please subscribe if you are new and if you really want to subscribe. It's free to subscribe. Hit the bell and hit all. Please share the video to Facebook, Twitter, and your friends and your family, whoever you think, please get it shared out there and let more people see this video. And please, importantly to me and to Yorkshire lad, comment below. Please comment below. Please tell me in the comments what you think to this challenge. I think it's a good one. I think it's a good idea, and I'm getting behind it. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.